Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm finding out how many dragons I need to beat a Grandmaster.
My name is Dr. Predictions. I'm a Latvian chess grandmaster, chess content creator, a commentator, and I want Checkmate believes that he can outplay me with some dragons. What are these dragons? I don't really know.
The dragon moves like a knight and a bishop. Let's get started with game number 1. Alright, game number 1, as you can see I have a singular dragon on the board. It does move like a bishop and it does move like a knight. Now, I don't have super high hopes for this very first game, since unless, I don't know, somehow the dragon gets to c7 and the queen magically moves away, it's going to be very difficult for me to actually get checkmate.
So I have pretty much every single piece on the board. He has only one dragon. And technically, I could try to, eat his dragon. How we are going to do this? Let me go here. I'm going to be greedy.
We're met with pawn to d6, the little discovered attack on the dragon, so we will have to move it out of the way. Maybe back to e3, looking at d5. Just a new way to target c7.
All right. Okay, let's bring out the queen. I'll try to eat his dragon for free. That's the only real challenge. I'm going to bring out the queen to dominate his dragon, and then I'm going to make my dragon babies.
Queen comes up to d7. I haven't seen this before, but I'm assuming the idea is queen to e6, pins the dragon to the king. Even if I defend the dragon, he can just sacrifice the queen for the dragon when I take back. I'm not so certain how my singular king is going to fare against the entire army of a Grandmaster. So I should probably move this dragon. Problem is if I do something like dragon d5, check picks up the dragon anyways. So I should really move him quite far away. Maybe all the way back to, just all the way back to d1, to be honest.
All right, so here we go. Let's give a check.
Okay, queen comes out with check anyways. We'll try and separate the king and the dragon.
At once. I think this idea is very reasonable. d5, d4, d3, give a check. d2, d1, queen. I don't think there's anything he can do.
Pawn comes up to d5. Is there any way I can reinvigorate the attack on c7? I need to get onto this diagonal, but the problem is I can't really move over here without getting pinned. So maybe b2? Sneaky check? Queen comes down to e3. Might as well say we got check. It doesn't do anything, but might as well say we got it.
Woohoo! Oh, wait! Woo! That's a check. I want to play queen f4. You have to be a bit more careful than this.
Knight to c6 simply blocks the idea. We'll slide the dragon back to c2 and target the queen. Oh, but the queen comes down to c1 with check. I have no choice but to block, or else I just lose it for free. Wow, and he doesn't even sack the queen for the dragon. He just says d4, d3, d2. Okay, let's move the king out of the way. If d3 now, I can still take. Oh, but we get queen to e3, forces me back onto the back rank. Oh, and bishop g4! No, there's no way for me to hold on to this dragon. Separates the king from the dragon, and Darcy blows. Okay, the dragon is gone. The king is riding solo now.
Please don't resign. Okay, now I'm gonna make my dragon babies.
The thing is, I don't know what his ultimate goal is, because he has now promoted every single dragon. Every single pawn into a dragon. Okay, he might just be going for the kill now. With that, we do, in fact, get checkmated and lose with one dragon.
Woo! 8 dragons on the board, but it was so tense. This was so tense because, oh my goodness, like I had to make sure that there's no stalemate because these knights, they move like knights or bishops. Oh, Jesus.
Let's go to move on to 2 dragons. Alright, we now have 2 dragons on the board, and I'm out for vengeance. I have to win this. Although, again, the odds are very low, because if he does just trade off the queen for a dragon, one singular dragon probably cannot take on this entire army, but we will give it our best effort.
Okay, now he has 2 dragons. This time I can't afford myself to do some ridiculous stuff.
No, let's start by preparing this dragon. Let's go dragon to a4. I'm imagining a universe where somehow I go dragon g3, dragon b5, and then get checkmate in 2 beautiful moves.
Okay, this time I just want to win the game.
We get pawn to c5, which is really interesting. Wow, that's so tactical. If I do take this pawn, there's simply check, and there's no way for me to defend this dragon. Even if I drop it back, I simply lose it on b4. I have to be really careful. Okay, let's go dragon to b5. Idea being that if I do get put into check, I'm just going to move the king out of the way. If he does sacrifice, weirdly enough, one dragon replaces the other, and I still have checkmate. Okay, king to d1. This looks good. I think this is okay. Okay, he does sacrifice the queen for a dragon. This is checkmate in one move.
I know he wants to give a checkmate. I know that. I'm not born yesterday.
Ah, but he immediately sees it, knight to a6, simply defends c7, and the attack sort of falls flat on its face. Okay, are there any other tricks I can go for? I mean, basically the only way I win this is he somehow calculates it as a knight when it has a threat like a bishop, or vice versa. He calculates its movement like a bishop when it has a threat like a knight. But it just seems so unlikely. Okay, let's retreat the dragon altogether. Let's pretend like we're taking our hands off the steering wheel, but actually we're lining up c7. Let's do this. He's going for a whole bunch of promotions again, but there's no way for me to get into the position is the issue.
I don't think he could get away the king, can he?
Like he could just give up, yeah, he could just give up the pawn if I take h2. Okay, but maybe I can somehow set up, let's stop this for now, but maybe I can, oh, is this stalemate? No, because I have a5. Okay, I need to set this up such that if I give up the dragon, I would stalemate. Boom, I would... Instead of stalemating myself, I've managed to checkmate myself. Okay, it was a good try though. With that, we lose with 2 dragons. Let's go to move on to 3 dragons. All right, 3 dragons now on the board. Realistically, this is where I first start to maybe have a chance, but again, only on tactics. I need to get to a position where I can target c7 and f7 at the same time because both of them are very concrete mating ideas. Let's start with dragon out to b3. I think that's a very sound way to start. We look at f7. Lots of different ways to follow that up. Say dragon to c4, dragon to h5. All of these are mating threats.
And I could maybe try to bring out the rook. Preserve the queen for something else? Yeah, maybe let's do that, like rook a6, rook e6, whatever. Or h5, rook h6. This could be actually an idea, so I'm pushing those pawns forward. Let's watch out for this idea. Okay, let's cover this thing first. I mean, he could sacrifice this dragon here. I'm not really sure if it's a good idea or not.
Ah, and we do get met with pawn to e6 now. This is what I've learned as well. I've played many games with dragons now, and eventually, and also against dragons, and eventually what you learn is that sort of the nuclear bunker method is by far the best, because if the dragons can't pierce through this sort of super brick setup, then they're kind of useless. They kind of just sit on the board while you promote pawns or develop pieces or do basically anything else. Let's go dragon to g3, looks at c7, stops queen to h4.
Bishop d6 could be a move, but then again I'm weakening the pawn on g7. Like, if he gets the knight here, it's very close to a checkmate. Okay, I think I can play h5. Oh wait, he's just gonna take... No, but that's not dangerous. The c7 square is defended. He probably is gonna somehow approach with some knight f5 stuff. Okay, let's try to do it like this. So I want to play h5, h4, h3, etc. If he takes on h5, I'm taking it. I'm very happy about this. By the way, there's also going to be queen h4 check, and I'm just eliminating his dragons. This is a very good trade for me.
We're met with pawn to h5, which I'm a little bit less concerned about now, right? I'm definitely not going to take because sacking a rook for a dragon has to be advantageous for him in this position. But I can also drop the dragon back, which gains me like 1, 2, or 3 more tempo to play with. So I'm actually just going to keep developing. I'm actually going to play here kind of on purpose, with the idea that maybe I can get him to play h4 thinking that I'm trying to sacrifice, but I'm actually just going to play dragon back to h2.
It moves as a bishop and then a knight. I should remember this. Can I play h4?
Okay, and we do in fact get pawn to h4. Let's drop the dragon back, eyes on c7.
I need to be a bit careful here because, I mean, I'm a bit afraid he might sacrifice something on f7. This is a good move. I like it. It's a humble move.
Now, this is a really nice trap because if I get dragon to e5 on the board, bishop d6 is met with a sacrifice, the pawn takes back, dragon takes, gives check like a knight, covers these squares like a bishop. Let's go. Bishop d6, please. This is the trap I've been working for. d6, for example, immediately stops the entire attack, but bishop d6 walks into checkmate. We'll see if he notices it.
Okay, I need to watch out for this. Knight takes at f7 is going to be a check. Am I afraid? Knight... wait! He wants to take on c7. Tricky, you! How dare you? How dare he?
Oh! Bishop d6 is on the board! I instantly take with check! Pawn takes, I recapture with the dragon, check, and then I cover the diagonal, and that is checkmate!
Woo! I just lost it, yeah? I just lost the game. Wow! 3 dragons. This is embarrassing. Trickster, yeah.
Oh, and it's forced! There's nothing he can do! We take on d6, and we do, in fact, win with 3 dragons. Now, I'm going to offer him a courtesy rematch, because I honestly think he can dish out a lot more than that.
Wow. Wow. Can I have another run? I want a rematch. Wow. It never happened. I'm going to deny this happened. I mean, 3 dragons. Yeah, this... all right. Let's do a rematch. I mean, this never happened. You never saw this.
And he also says in Discord, I want a rematch. So I will, in fact, send him a second challenge. Okay, we have a courtesy rematch, 3 dragons. Now, there's not really a reason for me to do a different strategy, but maybe it would be beneficial since he's definitely not going to play bishop d6 again. Let's go. No, let's do the same thing. Let's do the same thing and see if we can get him with the same trick. I don't think it's impossible. Not the exact same trick, of course. Bishop d6 is never going to happen again. But maybe I can set up... I do still think that this net in general, like this cross net, is a pretty good idea.
So what kind of setup do I have to choose? So he can checkmate on d6, c7, and g7. He's attacking the pawn. Maybe this is not a good move. I don't think he wants to take it. Let's try to use this strategy. I mean, it's a risky move. I don't know if I should allow this.
Now, if he comes to the conclusion that e6, d6 is super concrete, then we have no chance. But he's going for this pawn push again. Wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute. Because I'm going to play the exact same thing. a4, again, I'm not afraid of, nor h5, h4, basically for the same reasons. I drop the dragon back, and he's basically spent 1, 2, 3 tempo pushing these pawns, and is going to need to spend an additional 1, 2, 3 tempos to actually do anything with that. Oh, rook to a6. Now, here's the strategy. Okay, wait a minute. The idea, I'm assuming, is check. And then eventually he, pins one of my dragons to my king. But maybe I don't care. Is that a crazy thing to say? Maybe I just play here. Maybe I just keep going for the attack. Because now there's mate in 1 on the board. And if he blocks it, then there's mate in 1 again, or rather mate in 2, threatening c7. And then let's say he blocks it again after d6, there's mate in 1 again. Or I guess mate in... I'm not sure mate in how many, because there's king d7 at that point. But I'm playing offense at that point, which is kind of what I want here.
He's attacking. Oh, he's threatening with a checkmate. Oh my goodness, I almost blundered this. Is this actually okay? I mean, bishop takes on e6, I take it.
Okay, we do get rook to e6, which actually does block the f7 idea. But there's no way I'm taking, because then pawn takes back, and I have no, further attack. The question is, what do I do about this? Do I just shuffle over? Because he could just give check again.
Oh, I'm already scared. Oh my goodness, it's just 3 dragons.
We do get knight to f6, which threatens this dragon. So I'll drop back to f4, and our new threat is on c7. f7 is, viable, but it's kind of dead unless I can attack it like a knight.
I have a feeling I'm gonna miss something. Okay, I should bring out more pieces just to make sure. Just to secure the pawn on c7 just in case. So this is a weakness, d6 and f6. I got us covered. So my king is safe. I'm going to just push those 8 pawns. h5, h4. I should be good, by the way.
Okay, knight to a6 defends c7, so I need to add more attackers to the square. But I'm not sure how. It would have to be through b5, which is unfortunately really slow. Oh wait, I can just take a5. And then I'm targeting c7 again. Okay, wait a second. Something's happening. We have 3 attackers on c7, and he only has 2 defenders. So he has to defend c7 again or block, a pair of these attackers.
Okay, so he takes it. I don't think this pawn matters.
No, he falls for it again! Pawn to h5, I just take. Instantly I take. And again, we defend d8 like a bishop, give check like a knight. This is already a forced checkmate. Oh my goodness.
I think this is a good idea. Did I miss something? Oh my goodness, I got a baller to me. It's unbelievable. So he has 3 dragons lined up for c7. Oh my goodness.
Did he leave the match? Oh no, he didn't leave the match. Okay, we can take on c7, and that is, in fact, checkmate with 3 dragons.
How on earth I'm supposed to defeat him when he delivers me a checkmate with 3 dragons? Wow.
I wonder if I should give him a 3rd match, and I just tell him what the method is. He says more! Sure. Oh, he says final attempt. I would sit here and play with a Grandmaster all day. Like, I'm more than happy to be honest. But okay, we will do a third match.
It's so complicated. Jesus Christ. 3 dragons. I mean, my Grandmaster honor is on the line.
All right, let's rock and roll. We have 3 dragons on the board. Now, the concern is that because he is a Grandmaster, his learning curve will probably be pretty quick. He'll get the tricks eventually, and then I might be kind of stuck in a rut. So I wonder if I need to come up with something new again.
Okay, here we go. Okay, this time I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this.
I think regardless, my first move has to be on my half of the board. Because if I ever overextend the dragons on the first turn, then I just get kicked out. Because a dragon by itself, as we learned from game number 1, cannot penetrate the position.
Use the GM2600 Elo knowledge. Okay, I'm gonna give away the queen. That's it. That's it. I'm gonna give away the queen for the 1 dragon. I can't tolerate these knights. There's too many tricks. There's only 5 minutes. Okay, so he wants to attack this. I think I can develop the knight. I'm already afraid to make the first move. Can you imagine this?
Okay, we get knight to f6. I'm already tempted to just go dragon b5, threaten the same mate. And it's really strong too because d6 isn't possible because of the pin. So we just go dragon to b5.
Let's play normal chess, right? So I try the funny stuff. I try to play a5, h5. I'm just going to fight for the center. Okay, he's going for some cheapos. Again, tries to have some triple attack. I'm not going to blunder it this time.
It's probably best that I'm doing this with a Grandmaster after having done it. I've played at least a dozen games with dragons, because I can actually bring out the sharp toolbox. Okay, knight to a6. Now, I have nothing against sacking at some point, but I'd need this dragon to have eyes on c7, so it's a forced mate. The problem is this dragon is always kind of a pain to develop because as you can see, it kind of points to the outsides of the board, but it doesn't actually have a line of sight to any of the key squares. I mean, b3, I guess, looks at f7, but what to do? Okay, let's develop to a4, and my idea is dragon to c5. Reason being, of course, if I remove this knight from the defense of c7, I can simply take and force the mate.
Like, he probably has like a million tricks. For example, I mean, put this dragon on g3, that's 1 checkmate. This is another, by the way, that's even a checkmate. Oh my goodness, he's cooking up something there. So he wants to take on a6, take on c7. I think I have to play e5 right now. Wait a second. So he's gonna take on a6. This is gonna be a check. So e5 takes on a6. I've got this. Just a second. Okay. I should be good.
Okay, e5. I'm assuming he wants me to take to play queen to e7 and pin my dragon. And at that point, I really don't have anything going for me. And he's getting pieces developed, so this is really not good for me. I don't think I can take this. Wow, that's crazy. I kind of intentionally played dragon to f4, because its symmetrical brother, dragon to c4, is just met by d5. And I kind of thought this would be fine once I had my dragons developed, but queen to e7 actually really kind of sucks. You know what? It's just not good because queen to e7 doesn't guarantee that he's gonna give up the queen for the dragon, right? He could just keep the pin and then play d6. Oh wait, no, he can't play d6 because of the pin. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait, maybe I can take. Okay, I'm just gonna take. Reason being, if he does give up the queen for the dragon, I still think that the position is open enough that 2 dragons can like create multiple threats and eventually get checkmate. Right, queen d7 is what we were expecting. Let's move this dragon back to defend. If he breaks the pin, then I have to break the pin, so that d6 is no longer possible.
Okay, so he defends it. The original idea was to take it, but how about I just play c6? And what are you gonna do after that? Knight e6, queen d6, I think I'm good. Knight e6, queen d6, knight f7, I think I'm good. And then I'm gonna play d6 and just kill this dragon. That's it. I'm not even gonna give away the queen. That's it. I got you.
c6. Wait, don't I just have this? Oh no, because there's this. Wait, no, he just wins there. Oh no, that's not good. Wait a minute. Oh, because he's broken the pin, so d6 is incoming anyways. Ooh, that's really bad for me. Oh no. Okay, what to do? Here, d6 anyways. Move the king over. Takes. Queen sacrifice, and I'm probably toast. So maybe I just have to commit to this, but then I lose 2 dragons. for a queen, which has to be really bad. Okay, I was gonna say maybe I break the pin and just sack the dragon. Problem is if I take back, queen just takes. Are there any tricks here I can play for at all? I just need tricks. I don't even need super good moves, I just need tricks. You know what? This is diabolical, but maybe I can sack and then dragon here. Oh no, but then I lose this. Okay, wait, I'm really thinking about sacrificing though, because I move over d6, maybe I take and somehow I have compensation. Oh, it's so sketchy. It's so sketchy. Okay, we're gonna sack. We're just gonna go for it and see what happens.
He takes on a6. There is no check, right? Unless, can he leave the king under attack? I mean, I'm not really sure. I don't think he can do that.
There's no mate, of course, because the dragon is pinned, but I think maybe if I can just break the pin, I have some sort of continuation, at least, of the attack. Okay, he does take back, now we break the pin.
Should be illegal. Yeah, it is a legal move, of course. Now he wants to go for the checkmate. I see that. I obviously see that.
If he sacks the queen right away, there's no way, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a way, but very unlikely that the single dragon takes on the entire army. But if he doesn't take, he plays something like d6. There's continuation, there's hope here. Okay, he does actually take, we'll recapture, and unless I get some sort of miraculous mate, it shouldn't be too difficult for him to calculate the movement of a singular dragon. Yeah, knight shuffles over, which stops this. The problem is he's so well anchored in this position, I really don't have threats here. Right, everything just kind of defends everything else. It's like really well put together. And I'm down to 50 seconds to add insult to injury. Okay, let's go. Let's go here and at least stop a5. Also, I really need to play faster. I'm down to 40 seconds. Is he gonna castle? No, don't castle! Don't do that! That's like the worst thing possible for me. No, he's just gonna play h5. Oh, but everything here loses. Let's go here. The problem is, unless I find a way, here's the thing. Since I move like a bishop and a knight, all of those distances away from the king are completely safe. Unless I do this. Wait a minute. Wait just 1 second. We'll move back and target the rook as well.
Watch out. Ooh, watch out for the square.
If he plays rook g8, I'm toast. I will say that. If he plays rook g8, every square looking at the king like a bishop or like a knight is defended. So I would be toast in that situation. Okay, maybe we draw out the bishop. Maybe somehow we draw out the bishop. Okay, no, I'm going to take here. The other option is somehow I keep the dragon and try to stalemate myself. He promotes to a dragon, which means I'm stalemated, so I just need to give up the knight. Oh, that's checkmate!
Checkmate with the dragon. Okay, I mean, it feels nice, but of course I lost 2 games against 3 dragons. I'm gonna deny if somebody's gonna say that I lost the game with 3 dragons against 3 dragons. It never happened. You never saw it.
Okay, with that, he does beat us with 3 dragons. I personally really want to continue on to 4 and 5, so let's move on to the next game. All right, we now have 4 dragons on the board. Now, my biggest hope here is that he doesn't sort of nuclear bunker. If he does anything besides nuclear bunker, I think I can still win this.
I'm already terrified. Look at them, there's 4 of them. Okay, these are the vulnerable squares. I should protect these squares at all costs.
Let's start... No. Let's start with this dragon, right? Because this is the awkward one every time. Let's start with this dragon to b3. This one can go to like g5 or whatever, and coordinate on f7.
I'm not really sure if giving away the queen is going to be a good idea. Okay. He's targeting this one. I'm seeing that. Let me start with e6. I think it should be good. There we go.
We do get... Oh, no, he's going to nuclear bunker, isn't he? We get pawn to e6. Wait a second. There's still hope. Now... Oh, goodness gracious. Let's go this dragon to h2, and this is sort of the future of this setup, I think.
Can I give this check? Should I do that? He's targeting this pawn. So if I give away the queen, is this really bad? It's probably bad, right? I shouldn't do that. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Let's go here.
Okay, we're met with knight to a6, which now we actually have eyes on with this dragon. So I think I can just continue the attack, right? No fear. Dragon to f4, we line up against c7, and I'm more than happy to sack this dragon to get this mate onto the board.
Okay. I got it. I can still give this check, by the way. Bishop d6. I know it's a mistake. It's a checkmate. I already learned it. I'm not going to fall for this again. Let's... Oh, he wants to take it. No, that's not... No, that's going to be a problem. Let's give this check.
Oh, maybe I just continue to line up on this diagonal. Okay, we get bishop b4 check. I think if I just move the king over, there are no more checks. So that should be totally fine. I don't think there's a follow-up to this. Right, knight to f6. Oh, is he trying to castle? That would actually put quite the wrench in my plan, because then c7 is no longer a weakness. He just castles out of the way. Maybe I just reroute the attack to h7? Or f7 maybe. No, f7 would have the rook. Wait a minute. Was I too slow? Wow, maybe I was just way too slow. My other thought is dragon c4, for the sole purpose of threatening d6, but the thing is, if he castles right away, I might just be toast. The thing is, I don't have that many choices, so we'll try dragon to c4. If he does anything but castle, this is forced mate.
There you go. Now he's cooking something here. Okay, he definitely wants to take it here. I think I should defend it. d6, takes, 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 takes. Wait, d6, takes, takes, takes. Should be good.
Ooh, wait a minute. Pawn d6. Oh, and pawn d6 actually introduces a new defender because the queen now sees d6 since it's not impeded by the pawn on d7. Ooh, this is getting really ugly for me really fast. Okay, but oh my goodness, wait, I'm gonna play check. If he plays bishop d7, forced mate on d6. Oh my goodness.
Okay, he gives me a check. Ah, he wants to go for the cheapo. I got it. I figured you out, my friend. What do you think? On board yesterday or something?
Oh no, he's moved the king over. He's growing wise to all of my silly tricks. This is really not good for me. Okay, let me drop back. If I drop back, d5 looks not great. But the idea there would be to sacrifice and then eventually have like this final check. It's not super convincing, to be honest, but it might be my only chance. Or maybe we do it, if we do it this way, then there's e5, and then I definitely have to full commit to the attack. Or maybe this way? The problem is this dragon is so far back, it actually doesn't do anything besides look at c7. So maybe this guy needs a change of position. Maybe we take you and put you on f3. It's such a slow move because it doesn't immediately create a threat, but I'm hoping that he can't get his position together fast enough to stop knight g5, or rather dragon to g5.
What is he attacking? I don't even understand it. Everything looks the same. Bishop d7. He definitely wants to do something here. Can I play knight c5? Now this pawn no longer needs to be protected. The bishop no longer protects this pawn, but whatever, the king is gone. Is this a move? Can I do this? He's going to sacrifice on d6. I'm going to walk away. He's going to take out f7. Ah, looks so scary. I don't know. Okay, but there. Should be good. Okay, he goes for it. I actually thought I'm in trouble. Oh no. Could I play queen e7? Oh my goodness, this starts to stink really bad. I need to include this knight in the game. I should be safe. He's running on lost tricks. Takes on e7. What is he doing? He wants to... I don't know what does he want to do. He wants to take the rook, yeah? I don't think I can save it anyway. Let's put the queen. Bishop d7. No, there's no need to give it up for no good reason. Pieces are precious. Put the bishop on e8 and build a brick wall. That's it. I got this. I got this. I got this. Okay. Yes. 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 4 dragons. I did the 4 dragons. I did the 4 dragons.
Okay, we now have 5 dragons on the board. I have to win this, surely. Surely I can come up with some diabolical trick, unless, right, because he benefited a lot from e6, d6. So if he does that again, I might not have a good chance here. I might start losing these more quickly, but If he doesn't nuclear bunker method, then maybe we still have a really good chance. Let's start with this dragon out to b3 again. I'm feeling pretty hopeful because if I just catch these really wide angles, I'm basically going to do the same thing I did last time, except I'm going to have yet another dragon that I can throw into the mix to sacrifice or remove a defender or what have you.
All right, I need a strategy. What kind of strategy can I do? By the way, I could castle. Like, I have a feeling it could be a good idea, right? To put the king in the corner so that you're expecting the attack only from one side. All right, let's make it work. So he's attacking here. Does he want to expose my king? I have to defend. I mean, this looks so risky to allow this sacrifice.
No, pawn to e6. It's like the worst sign ever. That is not a good omen for this game. Okay, we'll try dragon to h2 next. Because the thing is, you want to set up these long diagonal attacks and then reinforce with like really close range knight movements.
Can I play knight of 6, etc.? Okay, I can give you a check now. He attacks this square. Can I go here? Maybe it's actually a mistake. He would sacrifice his dragon, and that this is a big weakness. I have no idea. I'm not that good. I mean, actually, this could be quite a big thing. Like this dragon d6, he takes on d6, and play for this weakness.
Oh wait, wasn't I supposed to use this dragon? Isn't that what I said last time? Whatever. Bishop d6 is what we get anyways. I actually don't think I'm concerned about this. You know what? Wait a minute. Is that totally insane? Maybe I'm just losing my marbles. Wait, I don't think I care. Wait a second. I wonder, okay, a couple of thoughts. A, can I play this? Sacrifice the dragon, take on g7 with check, king e7. So sketchy though, because there's a lot of like defended squares around here still. Other thought is take, of course, and then d6 becomes a weakness. So like maybe dragon to e4 threatens mate, and then maybe I can tie him down trying to defend that. Actually, I think that's super sound. Wait, we're just gonna sack the dragon. Because I don't have mate immediately, but I have enough attackers that I bet that he won't be able to hold on to d6.
All right, I expected this. I'm the GM. Let me now give this check.
And I don't think he'll have time to develop either. Ooh, okay, check. Wait a second. I defend, and I connect my dragons as well. Right, so queen to e7 is the only move that defends d6, or he could sacrifice the queen for the dragon, and then it's 3 dragons. That's what he goes with. 3 dragons versus his army. But there's mate. Well, I guess it's not mate, right? King to d8. But there's so many, there's so much weakness here. There's so many dark squared weaknesses and no dark squared bishop that I have a hard time believing that this is something that can be held on to.
I have a feeling I'm not going to survive. Okay, let's go here.
Right, knight to e7. You'd imagine taking with check is kind of a no-brainer, right? Check. If the king moves over, then we attack on the diagonals. Knight to c6 would reinforce. How does this guy come into play, is the question. I guess he would just come out to f3, right? And the idea is we sack the dragon for the knight. We have check, king over, dragon to d6 is checkmate. So I think he has no choice here but to just create an escape square, right? Because if he does anything else, I just have that forced mating pattern.
He wants to take, but that's not a mate, right? I don't think it's a mate. I think I have to get rid of this.
Okay, pawn to b6. Why can't I just take? No, I should be totally good. I can just sack here. And then there's forced mate. Oh, wait, no, does he have king d7 at the end of all of that? Oh, he does. And I didn't think about that for even 1 picosecond. Is that still possible to win? I'm not sure. Takes, check. Oh, I miscalculated that completely. King over. Maybe this dragon comes back? I don't know. Whatever he plays. Well, I guess not whatever he plays. He has to take. And then I'm going to take here with check.
If I take it, he takes it. I go here. Wait, I think I'm winning. He blundered that he cannot move the dragon.
Right, so taking here with check is a no-brainer. Worst case, we at least have a draw, I think. Check here. Check. Oh, king this way. But then that's mate. No, king d7 again. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. That's actually a really bad sign. Uh-oh, I need to focus here. Oh, what to do? Check this way, king d7 immediately. Really doesn't look good. Okay, we'll give check this way. And then maybe I just try to win this outright.
Yes! 5 dragons. I can do this. I told you I can do this. Yeah, he blundered. Actually, I think he expected that we might go here, but he forgot that this dragon is attacked by my pawn. And now if he leaves, I'm going to limit his dragon. And I blundered the check. I'm just stupid, yeah? Yeah, this is what happens when you celebrate early. I just have one move, really. Wait, is it the draw?
Because if I can like win enough material, maybe I have a way to justify this. Like if I just move back, I'm looking at c6, I'm looking at f7, both of those fork the king and the rook. So I might just be able to win enough material that I don't have to checkmate him.
Knight f7, okay, it's not the draw, the game continues. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Oh, Jesus, so difficult. Just a second. I have a feeling I have to open up the bishop.
So you know what? New strategy. I don't think I'm going for checkmate anymore. I think I'm going to try and win enough material to win the game. Ooh, wait, knight to e5? Or rather, pawn to e5. Isn't that just mate? Covered. Checkmate! Rah! Okay, with that, we do defeat a Grandmaster with 5 dragons.
Just to have more space, because, I mean, the king is feeling... Oh, no! You're feeling dangerous. No! Man. Oh, jeez.
Oh no! Okay, wait, he wants a rematch. All right, let's do it. Let's run it back again. Let me just... Yeah, let's move on to game number whatever this is. All right, this will be the final game. I do have 5 dragons on the board. Let's see if I can run away with another victory. Now, I actually really liked my attempt last time. I just think I can improve on it. I'm going to start with this dragon to b3, right? Because this is the one that's always really uncomfortable to place because it only jumps out really far to the sides. We immediately get met with e6. I think I just double down. Let's do this again. I think this is still winning.
No, it should be good. Like, I believe in this. I believe in this. This is the modern theory of the dragon chess.
So if we're met with bishop to d6, I think I'm all... Oh! Is he going to allow me to do it again? No way. Maybe I have to do this slightly differently. Maybe like dragon g3, though. No. Let's create the weaknesses. Let's take on d6 and create these weaknesses. And then, of course, 0% chance I'm playing this because queen to h4 I think is actually concrete. So instead, let's go dragon to g3, cover h4, threaten d6 mate anyways.
One dragon less to worry about. It's already good. Okay. All right. So this time he makes an improvement, but so can I.
Because this puts him on the back foot. He has to defend d6. Well, I don't know, unless he wants to play like this and create... But even that's not an escape square, right? Because I cover that with the dragon. So he has to defend d6. He does so with the queen. And I think this is already winning. Dragon c4 maybe? Or maybe just dragon e4. Yeah, dragon e4, he comes down with check. I move the king over, and I think he runs out of checks. So he either sacrifices the queen for the dragon, or, I don't know, I just get checkmate. Okay, let me think. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense, because that way these dragons each have, like, we're doing kind of like buddy system. Each dragon has a buddy that defends the other dragon, but the attack remains intact, this time actually with 2 dragons.
Okay. He's not going to allow me to castle, of course. What did I expect? Queen b4, he might go here. e5, knight f5 here, check here. No good. Okay. Let's try this.
Okay, we are in fact met with queen to g1 check. Let's move the king out of the way, and then I think we're kind of untouchable. Right, he does in fact sack, we'll go ahead and take back. d6, oh, is not mate, but of course I'm gonna take.
I'm quite happy about this because now I can... Oh, no! Bummer! A plumber is checkmate. Not a checkmate, but... Okay, now I'm dead. I thought I'm about to castle and then he plays knight x on d6. That's not fair.
Right, I could even just take and then win the rook, but I don't know if that material is enough to justify letting the attack fall apart. So maybe just dragon here, threatens mate again. Only way to defend is to give up the rook, then I would definitely take. So let's do that. Dragon out to g5, threatens mate in another move.
I was one move away from castling to safety. Okay, let's play fast. My only hope... Oh, he just takes the rook, of course. Yeah, okay, let's just play fast.
Rook defends, which means I can take. Still threatening this check, draws the king out, and there has to be mating ideas there. We'll take. I'm not even sure if letting the king escape was really the move there, but I think everything kind of wins. Check. King comes out. Check. No choice but to play... Oh, b6 is fine too. I was going to say king d5. Is this not checkmate? Yes. Dragon to c5. With that, we do defeat a Grandmaster, again, with 5 dragons.
Okay, one more. One more final. One more final.
Okay, he wants to play yet another game. You know what? Let's run it. Let's do it again. 5 dragons versus a Grandmaster. All right, 5 dragons on the board. You guys can't see this, but I can see how many moves we've made. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not moves, games. 11 games under our belt. Game number 12. I don't think there was anything wrong with my strategy. I'm going to do the exact same thing.
All right, what other kind of strategy do I have to choose? What I'm supposed to do? All right. I need to castle. No, wait. I'm going to fight for the center. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play for aggressive control of the center. If I do this, then I will be able to eliminate one of his dragons. I mean, the first moves are really critical here. So I'm going to sack the pawn to play bishop e4 and knight f6.
Ooh, pawn to e5 allows the check but cuts off this dragon. But I don't think that's going to be enough, right? Because I just take on e5. If queen to e7, I have check. Oh, but he's going hyper aggressive. Okay, I see. I can get behind this strategy. I'm going to move the king out of the way, though, because there's no more checks. At least not without me winning an obscene amount of material. Whereas my threat remains intact, and I don't think he noticed it, right? Because why can I not just play check and then grab c7?
Oh, come on. I mean, he just gave me a check out of nowhere. I mean, this card is even legal. So he wants to give me a check on c7, and I can't castle again. Okay. It's still good. It's all good. Probably I need to bring out this bishop somehow to g4 and harass the king. Like, maybe this is the right strategy. Yes. Fight for the center, bring out the bishops, try to trade one dragon, secure the king to wherever, g8.
So this might not be enough to actually put him away. I'm trying to see what other coordinations I can come up with. Because, like, I don't know, even this looking for g6 is kind of diabolical, but might work in some situations. Right, because he wants to play check, and I don't think I can really do much about that. I mean, I could move the dragon out of the way, so after check, I shuffle over. I guess I can do something about it, huh? Okay, let's do that. We'll go dragon to g5. Again, my idea is if I get put in check, I run away. And then as long as there is no check, he needs to take a couple of moves to set up the next one, and that gives me time to continue my attack with the dragons. And if I get close enough, if I literally just hover close enough to the king, eventually some sort of checkmate has to appear. Knight to a6 defends c7, but does nothing about f7, which means I think I can just take, and then I have threats on g6 that lead to mate after dragon to f7. Right, because I was looking for g6 originally, but of course I called it kind of a frivolous idea because there's too many pieces. But now that I've removed f7, it looks like the threat is taking the queen, but the actual threat is dragon to g6.
I mean, I saw this move. I was not really concerned about it. I have to yet figure out why I was not concerned about it. Because I activated queen, that's why.
Wait a minute. Oh, but that's really smart because then I can't come back to f7 without the queen sacrificing itself. And queen to e1 is on the board as well. So maybe I play this? No, but then I lose it to the bishop. Oh, this just got way more complicated. Yeah, because queen to e1 is no joke. If queen to e1 happens, I might as well just resign. Okay, but I can... I mean, I could play check, takes check, king here, check, bishop takes. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, but... It's not super convincing. I guess at that point, I just try and continue the attack under the guise that, what have I done there? I've given up 2 dragons for a queen. That's just not super convincing, especially when I have this mating net on his king, but I don't think I have. I think these dragons are too far away to actually follow up unless I'm willing to sacrifice something. Okay, what's the worst thing? You know it's a bad game when you're calculating worst case scenario. Queen to e1, king here. And as long as my dragons kind of defend each other, maybe that's not such a big concern. Because I'm trying to imagine, say dragon to d4, right? Because then I have actual mating threats. Check here, check here, check. Yeah, and then there's actual mating threats, king d7, dragon f5. So after this, queen to e1 is the big concern. King here. I don't think he has another check. Dragon to d4, I don't think he can checkmate me. That's my bet. I don't think he can checkmate me.
Actually, how do I... Yeah, it's a very strong move. And how do I meet it? Probably I want to attach more pieces, threaten his king somehow, let him worry about it.
Knight c5, there might actually be mating threats now. And I only have a minute. Ooh, I need to calculate. Let's go here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Dragon to d3. I'm giving up a dragon for the knight under the guise that removing this knight from e6 invigorates the mating threats. So we'll take.
Check. Oh, wait, what? He blundered? Is this a blunder? No, it's not a blunder. Why would he blunder? So I can take here, walk away. Let's not give up this bishop here.
Check will move out of the way. That's okay. 44 seconds. There is no increment on the clock. But my idea is like, oh no, he gives up the queen for 2 dragons. No, that's like the worst case scenario. Oh my gosh, I'm super low on time too. Wait a minute. Boom. Wait, do I have forced mate here? Oh, it's beautiful. Dragon to e6. Triple exclamation.
Wait, what?
No, I can't take back. I'm an idiot.
Woo! Woo! There we go. All right. Okay, 1 with 6.
Wow, that is so resignable. GG's. Okay, now we have to move on to 6 dragons. All right, 6 dragons on the board now. I do think we're approaching the point where it is theoretically forced mate at some point. I don't really remember what it is that I'm supposed to do to achieve it, but I do think I have enough firepower that I can just line up attack after attack after attack and eventually be winning. So let's just start by developing some dragons.
God bless my soul. All right. There's way too many dragons. So what's the plan? All right. So he's attacking the spawn. I'm gonna defend it.
All of my first couple of moves should be super offensive. Like d5 here doesn't work because I can just take, and I think I just have so much firepower on the board that I'm basically unstoppable.
Ah! Bummer. I forgot about it. Okay. All right. It's all good. This is part of the plan. I need to activate my pieces.
Right. Pawn to e6. It's like genuinely to the point where I can just throw whatever at the board and I think I can win. Like, I really just don't think there's that much for me to calculate, but maybe I should try to hold on. Okay, wait, maybe I shouldn't get too cocky. Let me try and hold on to some material while I'm here. Let's go back to f4. But again, I do think I just kind of line up any species of attack, and I should have enough firepower to like follow through on it.
And if I try to attack it.
Right, bishop d6 kind of just allows this check. So I'll throw that onto the board. I kind of intend to give up one of these dragons for this bishop anyways, because I do think this is a really good defensive piece.
So this is met with queen here. Oh, of course I missed it. Okay. Should be good, right? Oh, wait, he can take on d6. Oh no.
Knight to c6, and I think I just take. I really do. I think I just take, and then I throw everything that I have at his position, and I should have mate somehow. Like he has like these sort of checking ideas, but he's gonna have to give up the queen for a single dragon if he tries that, right? Because I just defend, and there are no more follow-up checks.
I mean, okay, but the queen is out, so there's that. So let's maybe develop.
Because I think we're at the point now where I just concretely have material advantage. Depending on what you think a dragon is worth, I do think I just have like concrete advantage here. Okay, that's just a queen. We do take those.
Ah! Bummer. Okay, now I can safely resign. Okay, one more. That's it. One more with 6.
And that's a good example, too, of what starts to happen as well, is it defends one knight. They defend each other like knights, but then you kind of forget that the queen just goes. So with that, we do win with 6 dragons. Okay, he wants a rematch, so let's have it. Let's do 6 dragons yet again. I mean, I guess you don't become a Grandmaster without having the willpower to thug out hard positions. So I do admire his willingness to dive back into it. And again, I would sit here all day and play with dragons against a Grandmaster. I have nothing against it. Okay, what is my strategy? Do I just do the same thing? Like, I honestly thought that worked. I don't think that is going to stop working, right? D5 I don't think is the best response because it does just give me a pawn.
Okay. All right. So he can take the pawn. Yes. I know that. And he wants to sacrifice it here. I know that as well. So I'm going to go here.
But it also drags my dragons. It also drags my dragon out into the middle of the board. Okay, e6. Now we just continue developing and creating attacking threats. Let's do this guy next. C7 is next. I wonder if eventually he'll just come to the conclusion of bunker method. The thing is, I don't know if it's in his DNA. I think he's a very aggressive player. I don't think it's in his DNA to huddle up his position and just wait for 10 million years, which I think is technically the best strategy.
He cannot stop my castle. I think.
Knight comes out. Oh, maybe he's just going to castle. That would actually make a lot of sense. Now, just because he's going to castle doesn't mean I'm going to stop creating threats, right? So dragon out to b5, target c7. Ooh, knight to a6 tries to hold on to c7. Let's double down. Let's go dragon to g3. More attackers on c7.
That's an attack. I don't think I can defend. There you go. Finally, I have castled. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but he has so many dragons here. Let them cook there, whatever they're doing there. I don't really care. My king is finally castling.
This is my biggest concern, though, is castling. Yeah, because that pivot, I've spent all this time setting this up, and all of a sudden his king is over here. So do I try to overpower his army with my dragons? I don't think so. I think I have to pivot as well and just go for like h7 or something, which honestly shouldn't be that difficult. I don't think it's as bad a situation as I'm making it out to be, but it's not my favorite. We'll go back and we'll reroute to h7. Reason being, it's going to be harder to put pieces in front of his king if he's on the king side, right? Because then you have to drag this army over here, and that's a lot harder.
But at least now I can expect the attack from one side. I'm going to barricade myself in the corner, and that's it. Okay. Now he's attacking me here. Does he want to sacrifice? Let's try to trade off some dragons.
So I'm thinking dragon back to d3. g6 creates weaknesses on the dark squares. Obviously, this bishop is not fianchettoed, so I just go after it with like an h6 checkmate idea. Okay, do I care about this? Maybe I should be concerned. Let me think. Dragon back takes. Check, knight takes, check, king over. Ew, that doesn't look like fun for me, but it might be okay, to be honest. I don't think it's that serious. Yeah, let's go back. I mean, he's got me skewered anyways, so I have to give up a dragon in any case. So thought process, takes, check, king over, and then eventually g6 ideas.
I think I just sold dragon chess. Wait, what? So what's he doing there? Really wants to attack me there, but is this really so dangerous? I mean, I could play g6, but I guess it's gonna weaken some squares. So if I take it, he takes it, I take it, he takes it, I go here. I don't think I'm in danger.
Right, he does in fact take. Now the question is, do I full commit now? Or do I allow him to play g6 and maybe get some sneaky checkmate idea? Okay, I'm gonna take back first. I'm going to let him decide if he thinks this is a serious threat or not. Because I think his conclusion is gonna be it is, and he's gonna try this, and after check here, I sack.
Ah, you see, he didn't even take it, I told you. Does he even want to take it? I don't think so. Let's activate my pieces. You can take it. I don't care. My king's gonna be in the corner. Do what you want.
Takes. That should just be checkmate. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, pawn to d6. Dang. Check there. You'd think this guy's a grandmaster or something. Okay, take, check, king here. Where's my attack? Dragon here? Okay, that's what we do then. We go dragon here, and now it's a forced mating net, so he does have to respond to this.
And I don't think he's gonna take it. So he doesn't. All right, I should play e5.
Right, because if he doesn't play g6, he plays, I don't know, b6 or something. We take with check, forced. We take with check. Oh, wait, this is mate. This is mate because I have g6 now. Yeah, the dragons coordinate to stuff the king into the corner of the board.
Oh, he's gonna take on g6. Wow. That's a mate, yeah? Okay. Yeah. I mean, I did the best I could. And it was still not enough. Wow. Yeah, I mean, 6 dragons, it's a bit too much. I need to probably practice so many games, try to defeat this monster. Yeah, 6 dragons.
I'm letting him know in Discord that, because he's been mostly asking for rematches, so I'm just letting him know that I'm in zero rush. So if he wants to do 6 dragons again, I'm more than happy to. Okay, he's down. Let's do 6 dragons yet again. All right, 6 dragons on the board. We've both agreed that this will be our final match, as much fun as we've both had. Let's see if I can pull off the win.
He found this very nice idea to give a checkmate on g6. He definitely knows so many patterns. I think I could try to do it again, like this e6, bishop d6, knight f6, show castle. Long castle is not a possibility.
I still think I can forced win this. So let me try to prove that somehow. Let's go here again. I think that made a lot of sense. I liked where we went with bishop d6 because of all the weaknesses. He does go check again. I'll move out of the way. And the knight comes out to play. Right, this is what he did last time. Let's double up on c7. I think last time I doubled up with this knight, but since I eventually brought it back to d3, I think it makes more sense. Oh, wait a second. I was going to say I think it makes more sense to do this one, but what about this check? Is that not the most amazing check of all time? Because you can't castle out of check, right? Knight comes to block. Does this all lead to nothing and I'm just getting really excited for no reason?
Maybe I should keep the king in the center for the time being. Oh, wait, he can take on d6. I forgot. No, wait, he can't. Yeah, takes. It's good.
Can I play this? Is that ridiculous? Because this is pinned. And it invites bishop d7, which walks into this. And that's forced mate. So I think this might work. Because if bishop d6 I have mate on, or rather if bishop d7 I have mate, and if he doesn't, then mate, I think I'm okay with the sacrifice.
Push is... Oh, wait, then I'm trading this dragon. So that's why he trades it himself. Oh, wait, I can't trade it. Let's play a6.
Because I win the knight, I win a pawn, I win a bishop. D6 has to fall if the bishop falls, etc. A6. I don't know if A6 is going to cut it, because I think I can just take.
One dragon down. Oh, wait, he can go here. Wait, again, I'm blundering. Unbelievable. I forgot he can take on c6.
And then there's definitely mating ideas. Whoa, he's giving up the queen? His army versus 4 dragons. Or maybe I just take the rook. No, but then there's check. No. We're taking... but I don't want to lose a dragon. I almost just want to take here. If check dragon c2, I don't care. And then maybe there's ideas on d6. I'm doing that. You know what? I'm leaving the queen on the board because I believe in my dragons that much. I love my dragons so much that I'm not even going to trade it off for a queen. Rook shuffles over. This has to be winning. Yeah, because then I win the rook on b8 as well, and I think I just have too much firepower at that point.
And I blundered again. It's unbelievable.
Oh no, and he moves the king over. Okay, we'll save this dragon, lining up dragon to a5. I'm still convinced I'm winning.
Have to find a way to trade these dragons somehow. Maybe go here, just to take away some checks, take away some escape routes.
Rook comes up to b5 to stop this idea. It's so scary how, he's never played with dragons before, and he's already seeing, these coordinations that lead to mate, which is really scary. But again, he's a Grandmaster, so that makes a lot of sense. Maybe dragon here, looking at f7. Because if we can get him to give up the queen and win a rook in the process, that's diabolical. But if we play here, rook f8, maybe I just play this, right? We target the rook. I don't think I need to overcomplicate this, is what I'm thinking.
Okay, so he's trying to attack me. I mean, I'm about to eliminate a couple of dragons here. This is good news.
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Okay, let's try and hold down all of these dragons. Because weirdly enough, even if he gives up the rook, I take back. Or maybe I take back with the king, so there's no check, actually. And somehow these dragons rather, do a really good job of pinning down the king.
So he wants to give me a check. Can I play queen a4? Or knight e4? Knight e4, he is going to give me a check, and maybe that's even almost like a checkmate. If I give a check... This check looks very unpleasant. Let's try this move. So the idea, I want to give a check and eliminate this dragon.
Okay, he does sack. I'm going to take with the king. Oh my goodness, if I take with the king, knight to e4. That's crazy. Okay, so I have to take with this dragon.
That's why he goes here. And now I need to get rid of this guy here. Oh, but there's still check here threatening. I'm running out of ideas.
Knight goes back to e8. Wait a minute, that has to be mate, right? Because there's this check. And I don't think you can defend all of that, because I just take. So that should be pretty, if not mate, it's such a material advantage that I should just be winning. Right, we take with check. There has to be a checkmate here. Let's go check here, bring this dragon closer to the king. King d7 is the only move. Now, how to win this? Check forces the king back here, and then dragon c6 is, in fact, checkmate.
Oh, not I'm supposed to deal with this guy. Okay. But I almost made it. I was this close. I was this close to beat him. No, I can't. I can't. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. I'm out of here. That's it.
Sweet, with that, we do defeat the Grandmaster with 6 dragons. That is our final game. If you guys did enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hello, hello.